How to get a license for a doctors to work in UAE? There are three categories of license are there. DHA license, UAE MOH license, or another one, Health Authority of Abu Dhabi license or DOH license. DHA issue, that means Dubai Health Authority issue license to work in Dubai. Abu Dhabi, Health Authority of Abu Dhabi or DOH issue license to work in Abu Dhabi. The remaining five emirates commonly issuing a license. That means that is we are generally saying UAE MOH to work in Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, Ajman, Fujairah area. For all these emirates, generally doctors are divided into three categories. One is general practitioner for MBBS qualification with sufficient experience. The experience you keep in your mind, the experience calculate after the internship only. Internship is not considered as an experience, that is a part of the curriculum. And another one, specialist post for PG doctors, for those who has like DNB or MD or MS. Then after a particular years of experience, generally 3 years of experience they will calculate. So experience and everything as per their rule, maybe they will change. But generally minimum 3 years of experience after the course. And third one is consultant post. If you have a Royal College fellowships or DM or MCAM, so that you can apply for the consultant post. Generally for specialist post as well as general practitioner post, you need to attend an exam. So mostly they are conducting exam through prometric, but in the case of Abu Dhabi, it's not a prometric, that's a person. They conduct exam through the person. But most of the consultant posts, they are conducting an interview. So live interview or through online or direct. Mostly nowadays through online. And some specialist posts, not all, some specialist posts also, they are conducting online interviews or direct face-to-face interview. So these are the three types of license you get from UAE Emirates. So license you can convert once you get the license from Dubai. So that license you can change, just like in India or wherever you are, the home country. So license you can convert it in between the states like that. So Dubai license you can change this to UAE MOH, or UAE MOH license you can change this to Abu Dhabi. Like that, interconvertible is possible with the help of an employer, because you need to show the NOC from the employer. So ministry issue the NOC so that you can change the ministry. So what are the steps you need to follow? That's very informative for you. So if you are planning to work in Dubai, so first either you can attend the exam or you can do the data flow. Data flow means they will check your education qualification and experience, whether it is genuine or fake. So it's a physical verification process. I have a video for the data flow, just to go through that, you get an idea about that. So either exam or data flow. Better to start the data flow and simultaneously you can prepare well. It will data flow normally it will take around 30 to 35 working days. And once you complete the data flow, okay, or you can go for exam. Whenever you write exam, the same day or within maximum 24 hours you get the result, whether it is pass or fail. Maximum 3 attempts are there. And once you clear both data flow as well as exam, so the next stage is credential verification. Credential is they check you are eligible or not. That time they will check you have a sufficient experience or not, you have a sufficient qualification or not, any problem is there in the qualification or experience, whether it is a part-time or full-time, everything they will cross-check. So after the credential only, they will issue the eligibility letter. If you search a job, most of the employers are asking, do you have eligibility letter or not? Eligibility letter means you need to clear all the processes. That means you need to pass exam as well as finish data flow. Then only we can apply for the credential verification. You get eligibility letter only after the credential verification. So this is a process for the Dubai. And for getting visa, you need to give an attested certificate, your degree certificate or whatever the highest qualification. You need to attested by the embassy, concerned embassy. That means UAE embassy. So attestation, I have another video. You can just go through that. You get an idea about how can we do the attestation procedures. So attestation is not mandatory for data flow process. For data flow and all these processes, we need at least the soft copies. But for attestation, they will stamp on the backside of the original certificate. So we need to submit the original certificate to the embassy. So in the case of UAE MOH, the process is different step. That means first you need to do the credential verification. That means eligibility checking. After that, you need to start the data flow. Once you start the data flow within around 7 days or average around 7 days, so or maximum within 10 days, you will get an eligibility ID. By using the eligibility ID, we can go for exam. Some validities are there for eligibility ID. Within the particular validity, you should go for exam. Otherwise, the credential will be expired. You need to do again credential. That means re-credential. They will charge the money. So this is a process of UAE MOH. You don't need to wait to get the data flow report. And keep in your mind, only 3 stages are there. There is no need to pay any money for getting an eligibility letter. Once you pass the exam of UAE MOH, automatically they will issue the eligibility letter. Someone asking money for the eligibility letter for UAE MOH, exactly, it's a fact. There is no need to pay any money for the UAE MOH. Only 3 stages are there. And attestation is another part. For the licensing procedures, attestation is only for visa, it's not needed for the licensing procedures. Okay. Then for the Abu Dhabi, if we take about the Abu Dhabi again changes. The steps are different. So that means the first data flow, okay, they will verify. It will take around 30-35 working days. And the next stage is credential. Last exam. That means you need to wait up to the approval of credential. It will take around data flow report around 30-34 working days. Then credential, it will take around 15-25 working days. Generally, sometimes you may get within 2 days or 3 days, up to your wish, up to your luck. So then it goes to the third stage. That means exam. So exam, they will give after credential approval, they will give an ID. That ID is valid for 6 months. Within the 6 months, any of the time you can choose the exam date and you can go for exam. So normally Abu Dhabi conducting exam through the person view. The person view and the promontory both are exam conducting agency. They are working for all the Gulf countries. So Oman conducting exam through the person view, Saudi conducting exam through person view, some qualification they are conducting through the promontory, Dubai conducting exam through the promontory, UAE MOH conducting through the promontory, Abu Dhabi conducting through the person view, like that. So ministry choose. Okay, so anyway, 2 exam conducting authorities are there. It's their most of the capital cities, they have their own exam centers, and it's an MCQ test. Now, anyway, there is no negative mark if it's an MCQ test. Better option I think better option is online exam is more better than the interviews. Okay, so a lot of my doctors, they are saying, okay, exams are more comfortable than the interview. Anyway, for the consultant post, most of the consultant posts definitely you need to attend the interview. And keep in your mind, so if you have a master's qualifications, master's or PG diploma in India, so they're not considered for the specialist post. For example, you have an MBBS with a PG diploma in a particular post or master's courses. So you can work only as a general practitioner. So for working as a specialist post, you should have MD or DNP or MS, like that type of qualification, or you should have a like a Royal College fellowship, and you can work for the specialist or consultant based on the experience. Sometimes you have more than 5 years experience of a specialist, you can apply for the apply for the consultant post. So sometimes ministry all the time they may be change their rules. So anyway, nowadays this is a 3 posts are there for doctors, general practitioner, specialist, and consultant. And keep in your mind, attestation only for all these emirates. Attestation only for the visa process, is not needed for the licensing procedure. So all countries having, all the UAE emirates having 3 stages: data flow, credential, and exam. Exam either CBT, computer based exam, there is no negative mark, is an MCQ, or based on your post you need to attend the interview or viva. So this is about the licensing procedures for doctors in UAE. And if you wanted to know more about the recruitment procedures, what are the things you must know about the recruitment, about the job availabilities and all, as well as the data flow procedures, and how maybe you will be cheated through some of the fraudulent agencies, as well as attestation also. There also is a very crucial stage, because you are giving original documents, right? If you have any government authorized agencies are there, for example in Kerala we can go through the Norca routes, it's good, it's a trusted, like that agencies are there. You can also always approach for the attestation, or you must know the agencies are genuine. And if you wanted to know more about that, you can subscribe my video, and you can follow my video. And in that my channel, YouTube channel, having a lot of discussion about the good standing certificate, attestation, recruitment, all these things. And only one more thing about the good standing certificate, you must know about that, because in the UAE Emirates, good standing certificate is mandatory. So what is good standing certificate? Means it's a type of conduct certificate received from the council, from where you get the registration. So maybe you have a registration of Tamil Nadu Dental Council or TCMC, that means in Kerala, sorry, not Dental Council, Medical Council, and or Andhra Pradesh Medical Council, like the different medical councils are there in each state. From there you need to apply. So if you don't know, you just ask them what is the procedure, different procedures. Somewhere online application, somewhere you need to go directly and apply as a hard copy filling, like the different procedures are there. You just ask them. So every council, they are issuing the good standing certificate. So you need to submit the good standing certificate for for all the processings. So good standing certificate is one of the major document for the licensing procedures of UAE. It is not needed for Oman or Qatar, not it, but in the UAE Emirates, UAE MOH, as well as Abu Dhabi and Dubai, the good standing certificate is mandatory. You must give the good standing certificate for data flow processes. If you have any doubt, you can just follow. Bye bye.